Many of us have often wondered who is the strongest character in the Dragon Ball Super series. One character that stands out is the character in Angel Whis. Now let's talk about Whis. Who is Whis? Whis is an angel that is the son of the Grand Minister who goes by the Grand Priest. Okay? Whis is a martial arts teacher and is bound to the service of his deity Lord Beerus. He is an angel who sees over the universe seven warriors. Okay, Whis and Goku and Vegeta reside on this planet. Whis is also known to have a soft spot for Universe Seven's good food and has often visited them just to eat and has brought back food for Lord Beerus. Okay. Um, Whis is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Super. I like that he is real laid back. He doesn't stress easily. He could basically take care of himself without busting a sweat to any foe, any warrior that comes upon him. Nobody can really hold a candle to Whis. Um, he basically explained to Goku or Vegeta at one time that when Goku's in his Super Saiyan God form, Goku goes by a level 6, Beerus is a level 10, and Whis is a 15. So you see the separation in between them gaps, between those warriors that that are under him. Okay, now let's talk about a couple facts. Okay, like I stated before, Whis is a martial arts teacher. Okay, he is the child of the Grand Minister, bound to the service of his deity, Lord Beerus. He does not leave Lord Beerus' side. He does never leaves Lord Beerus alone. Never. Okay. He tucks him in at night. He flies him around everywhere. Wherever Lord Beerus asks Whis to go, Whis has to take him. He's bound to take care of Beerus forever. Until he's not a god of destruction anymore, Whis has to do what Beerus says, even though Whis is way times stronger than Beerus. We've seen this because Beerus was mistaken or not mistakenly accidentally blowing up planets when I think he was sick or he was sneezing at the time, and he was blowing up planets left and right. So Whis flew out wherever he was and karate chopped Beerus in the back of the neck and knocked him out cold. Okay, when Beerus woke up, he was in his pajamas, um, in his bed. Okay, now when we talk about Whis, another fact is I think he stated he was the fastest in the universe. Okay, he can also transport others through pocket dimensions. He could travel through space without having to worry about not breathing. Okay, he can survive in basically any element. Okay, he can survive in space. Oh, another interesting fact is angels don't sleep. Okay, Whis stated he has never slept before. Okay, he can open portals. He can open different uh, time frames, time zones. However, the most time he can turn back is only 3 minutes. Okay, while his father can turn back way more than that. Okay, um, he is always an ultra instinct. Okay, and what I mean by that, Whis basically he doesn't have. I'm not gonna say any flaws, but when it comes to always having an edge on a warrior, if you attack Whis from behind, even if you never came across Whis in your life, okay, if you attack Whis from behind, his body is automatically going to dodge your attack, okay? Because he's always in Ultra Instinct. Every angel is always in Ultra Instinct. Angel, the angels are teaching the gods of destruction this ability, this transformation. However, his deity has trouble learning this ability. I stated that in my last video. Okay. Another fact is I said before, Whis loves Earth's food. He loves Earth food. He always visited or visits planet Earth's food, okay, and brings back to Lord Beerus real quickly. The only time, matter of fact, I take back what I said. The only time Whis leaves Beerus is when Beerus, I think, is on his planet. Matter of fact, because that is one time he left Lord Beerus. So I take back what I said earlier. But it's only for a couple minutes because Whis can travel through time and get to places real quickly. Okay, so he brings back food for Beerus because he knows Beerus loves Earth's food as well. Okay, now it is said that Whis is or was trained by his elder sister Vados thousands of years ago. Now this angel is one of the angels that's stronger than Whis. Okay, but we stated over the years, over time, this 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 could have changed. Like Whis could be stronger than his sister. Okay, um, he's able to create protective fields, force fields around himself and others. Um, we seen this when uh, I think when Beerus was traveling with Whis, he was able to create a barrier over Beerus and the other super fighters when they was going through space. Okay, he can see events before and as they're currently happening, and then he could show them to others. He could basically, if you ever been in class, you ever see them, not a PowerPoint, but like a projector, you could put up on a wall and it shows like your presentation or whatever. Whis can do that and show others what he's looking at or what events are transpiring at that time or before. Okay. Another interesting power that this nigga has is he can speed up childbirth. He delivered Vegeta's baby. We seen this in one episode where Vegeta didn't want to leave Bulma. He wanted to be by her side because she was having a baby, and Goku was begging Vegeta to come train with him and Whis, but Vegeta kept insisting like, "Yo, I gotta stay by my wife. She's having a baby. Like, I'm about to be a father again." And Goku kept bugging him. Whis was like, "All right, hold up. Let me do my little magic. Let me do my little 1-2. Delivered Vegeta's baby. Okay, he delivered Bola. Okay, Vegeta had a little baby girl. Okay, another one is Whis is fluent in any language, no matter how advanced or primitive the language is. He can speak any language. Okay, one primitive language he spoke is when him and Beerus went to this one planet, and I think it was some kind of alien, and he was basically speaking caveman language, which it was basically just fucked up language that sounded like caveman shit. I don't know how cavemen speak, but imagine how cavemen speak. That's how Whis was speaking to this nigga. So he can speak any language. Okay, he can manipulate or create matter. Okay, so basically he can take like an object and turn it into like a square or circle. He can take like a trying to give you an example. He can take like an Xbox, for example, and turn it into something else. Basically, he can take anything or objects on this earth and just create it or manipulate to anything he wants. Okay, easily. He can also resurrect people from the dead. Okay, Whis' powers are far beyond anybody else that we've seen in Dragon Ball Super. The only person or the only people that are powerful than Whis are his fellow siblings, his brothers, his sisters, and we only know one that we know of that is stronger than Whis, and that may not be the case even now. Okay, and then like I said before, his father. We seen proof of this because when Goku was walking with Whis to meet I think the two Zenos, or I guess to deliver a message to him. I forget what he was talking to the Grand Zenos about, but he was traveling with Whis and the Grand Priest, and we stated, listen, don't get on his bad side, because I'm telling you right now, even I can't stand up to him. If Whis is stating that about somebody, and you know how powerful this nigga Whis is, just imagine him saying, I don't even stand a chance to him. Okay, so Whis is not fucking around if he's telling you he's weaker than somebody. Okay? There hasn't been anybody that has even come close to landing a hit on Whis. The only I can't even think. The only hit that Whis ever took was when he was in the superbolic time chamber with Goku and Goku bit him on his hand. Okay? But as far as like a clean hit, a punch, a kick, an energy blast, like a choke, a headlock, any kind of physical attacks that cause real significant damage, it hasn't been done because, like I said, Whis is a top tier angelic being that you cannot basically you can't make a threat to him. I'm not gonna say he's unbeatable because there's a couple people in his race that are stronger than him. But as far as mortals, gods of destruction, they nobody can hold a candle. They oversee the gods of destruction. They make the gods of destruction what they are. They teach them their abilities. They accompany them left and right from day to night. They are their teachers. They teach them the martial arts. We see Beerus how he snaps on the Dragon Ball Super Characters Day. That's because of Whis. Okay? That's because of Whis. Whis is a being that we are going to see nobody come close to in the time we watch Dragon Ball Super. They're just the Angels are just in another league when it comes to the fighters in Dragon Ball Super. Okay? Now, when we talk about the Ultra Instinct, when it comes to the Angels, with them always being in it, that goes to show you that they either created the ability or maybe their father had it inherently and maybe they just had it when they was born, or he taught them one by one, okay, and they mastered it to a point where they're always in that form, okay. Now the reason why this form is so hard to master is because a lot of people, a lot of warriors think a lot. They're in their heads too much, okay? They don't have the ability to let go and relax and let their body do all the movement, let their body do all the thinking rather than just get caught up in their head too much, okay? And that's one of the reasons why Beerus hasn't mastered it. That's one of the reasons why Vegeta hasn't mastered it, because they're in their head too much, okay? Goku's more laid back. He's more relaxed. He doesn't stress over a lot of shit. That's one advantage he has over Beerus and Vegeta. Okay. Now, as far as mastering the ability, that's probably harder than getting the. Matter of fact, now I'm gonna take that back. I think mastering the ability is probably going to be easier than obtaining the ability because, like I said, you get in your head too much. You're never going to even sniff at the chance of getting Ultra Instinct. But I just wanted to give y'all a little background of who Whis is. We don't know too much about Whis. We just know those facts, and as far as where he came from, I mean, you can only point out he came from his father. Basically, we don't know. They never mentioned his mother in here. We don't know much about his race. They need an angel arc pretty soon down the line. I hope Toriyama makes an angel arc, but I just wanted to talk to you about the character Whis because he's one of my favorite characters in the show also. But I'm out. Be safe out there. Wear y'all fucking mask. I love y'all. TJ Prime. I'm out.